Hey guys, and welcome back to more of the Guild of Dungeoneering. In the last episode we made a whole lot of gold from exploring the dungeons, so let us expand. So, you generally want to get all of these before you can get one of these, pretty much because you can buy 10 of these for one of these, because it's 50, so, and that's pretty much, there's 12 in total, so you may as well get them all. But I thought we'd try out a different character here, because we've just been using the Boozer for a while. So if we're gonna unlock the apprentice, we want to unlock some, well, some magic weapons for him. So a lot of this stuff is good for him. So curio shop actually probably the best stuff for him. Yeah, it's a lot of good stuff. So we'll buy the curio shop. Throw it over here. This is where I'm going to put a lot of my blacksmithing stuff. And we'll also expand the guild and get the apprentice. And put him up here. Sorry about the boozer. Don't put it like... no. Put it like that.
A practical student who's always prudent, yet very pretentious and conscientious. Another nuisance for our amusement. I give to you an apprentice.
So the apprentice is the magical character. So he's the character who's has more magical abilities compared to the Boozer, who's more physical and defensive abilities. So I'm just going to pull up my list here and see what we're going to name him. So who would be next? Looks like King Ian 10. I think that's how it is spelt. So King and 10. Perfect. So that is our next person who is getting their likelihood in the Guild of Dungeoneering. So let us head off and go exploring. So we want to try to do an easier one if we can for Kangington, because he's a new apprentice. So we've already done quest 1, lovely loot. So the best one might be to just do this Goblin Menace. Goblins! Which is probably a reference to the point and click adventure games of the same name. I think there's more eyes, but... yeah, only have to defeat 4 monsters. So this is a pretty easy one. Here. I could put down that fountain, but I only had one place to go, so if it was a bad fountain, we could be in a little bit of trouble. Deus et demonum est pro parte more, as they say, but for one skilled. So he has totally different cards. He gets talented, so he starts with the Fire 1 ability, which is useful because it stacks up later. So a lot of magical defense, which you can leverage by fighting creatures with a lot of magical. So why is it getting smacked around by this goblin? Because we have no physical defense. So might just die right away here. Okay, we did have zap, so we attacked before the goblin. That was close. That is mighty close. See what I mean about the Troll Femur? A lot of good abilities. Getting that bash ability is super good for us because we have no physical defense at all. So, yeah. Don't really have much to play here. Oh, could I put it down here? Could, but I don't want him to be too... I want to fight that roll too bad, so... I guess we can put up here. And the spider's the one that's frail, so... throw that spider up there. Oh, that changes where we wanted to go, I guess. But that's fine. Fight this goblin. Oh, hopefully we get some better cards. think intuition is worth it. We take an extra damage, but we get a chance to draw our bash card. So we don't gain a damage from it, but gives us some additional hits. These are creatures with magic, we just smash them because there's so much magic defense. Pretty much the apprentice is focused on doing magical damage, magical defense. He's not very good against physical defense, so that's why the armor board comes in hugely. So, ooh, a massive gem. We're gonna put this nasty rat down. This gem. And I think this can even go here. More specie. Perhaps we can renovate that more down in an old guild with this. So, let's see what we get. So yeah, he's gonna make us discard. There's not a darn thing we can do about it. So we got the Fire Blast. That's the nice thing about Fire 1 is you start with a 2 damage spell. 2 damage spells are super good. So, and Kindle. Rekindle's a good card. If you get lots of these growth cards, they're really good for the mage. So, Kappa. We lose our. Oh. Well, we'll take a gold for that wood board. And yeah, drop the coin down, and that will be that. So, oh bother, another gold coin to weigh me down. So the apprentice, as you see, later on I think he's better when you can get some better equipment for him, but it's kind of a hard character to play. Gonna go for that intuition. So see if we can kind of draw some good cards to kind of batter him down. I'm not too worried. Ooh, I really don't want to discard a card, so. But I guess not the end of the world. I could discard stupidity, so no, did not. What's that? Just anger. So we have him here. 1 damage here. 1 damage from anger. Success.
Well, this is really just quite surprising. Aren't dungeoneers just cannon fodder? But against all odds, they keep surviving. They're so dumb. Why even bother?
Why can't I move? Oh yeah, you play cards. That's kind of funny. Darling, what is it? Look, face bothered? Oh, the dirt. So, we have exactly enough gold to buy another rune. We could buy a talisman, but I'm not that worried about the talismans. What does this one do again? Oh yeah. Hand size in the first 2 battles. That one could be a useful one. Well, I guess they're all useful though, so. The blacksmith's really good. Getting some of these armors is real nice. Like this is a level 3 armor. Spaces, but just getting different choices can be really good. Woodworker could even be good. Arcane Wand's pretty good. So, I still think I've ever got the crossbow. Why don't we get the Woodworker? So, throw that up there. And well, I would start an episode, but if we get another long one, we'll end up with like another half-hour video. So we'll call it an episode here, guys. We'll be back in the next episode for more The Guild of Dungeoneering. Thanks, guys. Later.